May I sit with you?
Of course, Bumblebee.
You're sure about this?
You summoned me, Lord Starscream?
Yes, I've detected a new source of energon in the UK.
Ah, the calming countryside and the fresh air. I did wonder why we were flying in England's skies tonight.
Well, this source of energon is located in some countryside fields. A very random and secluded area.
You think this could be a trap?
Maybe. Keep your guard up.
My guard? You're sending me on this potentially dangerous mission that's quite possibly an Autobot trap?
You'll be accompanied by Predaking, Darksteel, Deadlock, and some Viacon troopers. I don't think this is an Autobot trap knockout. The Autobots aren't likely to place energon beacons when they savor every last drop of their energon. Which means that if this is a trap, then it's someone else who's doing it. That's why it intrigues me. I'm sending you to track down this energon source and lead the team to it. Ravage will also aid you in this search.
2 trackers are better than 1, I guess.
Darksteel, Deadlock, and I are ready for duty, my lord.
When do we leave, Starscream?
Now.
Just be careful on this mission, Autobots. We don't know whether or not the Decepticons have detected this energon beacon as well, which means this is either going to be really easy or really hard. Either way, it's best to move in and proceed with this mission now while it's nighttime in the UK, so then the 5 of you will then be able to use stealth as an advantage. Silverbolt, you're in charge on this mission. Ground bridge yourselves to the UK and get back as quick as you can.
Thank you, sir. I won't let you down.
I'm sure you won't. We're expecting the usual Decepticon interference, if there is any. A few heavy units, a tracker, and some Viacons. I'm struggling to find troops for this mission since most of our forces are already scouting out for energon.
Don't worry. We'll take care of any foes should there be any.
Question: why not just send the Dinobots on this mission? This seems a little like I'm wasting my talents here. I'm a wrecker, not a scout.
The Dinobots are still being trained by Ironhide. They're not going back into combat until they can mentally control themselves. Besides, your combat experience will improve the chances of coming home with the energon.
Fine.
Then let's roll out to the UK.
You're not going anywhere looking like that, Topspin.
Excuse me?
I'm green. I'll be able to blend in better to the countryside environment. B has a stealth shader on, and Sideswipe can easily hide. You go into the moonlight and your blue paint job will show up like a bonfire on a beach.
He's right.
All right. How about this?
Better.
This mission should be straightforward. But if you haven't returned to base in 3.5 Earth hours, I'll send backup to your location. Good luck, everyone, and come home safely.
Alright, Autobots, let's go.
Alright, the energon is this way.
Where do your loyalties lie, Deadlock?
My loyalties? Why are you asking me that?
Just answer the damn question. Where do your loyalties lie?
With the Decepticons, of course.
You dumb excuse for a Decepticon! That's not what I meant! I don't mean loyalties between the Autobots and Decepticons. I mean, where do your loyalties lie between the old Decepticon Order and the new Decepticon Order?
Oh, well, how was I meant to know you meant that? You phrased it terribly.
Stop avoiding the question. So I'll ask you again. Where do your loyalties lie?
Starscream has been a greater leader than we all expected him to be in the 4 years of Megatron's absence.
Indeed.
Although he has every intention of finding the Allspark for us to survive, he has no honor. Megatron was brutal and cruel, but he was a better choice of a leader than Starscream. I'm sorry, Pretty King, but if I had to choose, then my loyalties would lie with Megatron and not with Starscream.
I knew it! We have no place for scum like you in the new Order ranks. Know that in Starscream's mind, cons like you are expendable.
Old Order scum.
Steve, huh?
Oh, my name tag. Yeah. I suffered cranial damage in battle and I couldn't remember my ID. I saw a human billboard with the name Steve on it. I thought it had a nice ring to it.
Tell me, Steve, where do your loyalties lie?
With Megatron. When we Viacons came into the Decepticon army, we swore an oath. To forever serve Megatron. To break that oath would be betraying our rightful leader.
Do you think Megatron is still alive?
No. No, I don't. We all saw what happened to him. No one could survive that. But should Megatron return, me and the other Viacons will stand with him.
So, you will stand guard for eternity just for your loyalties? That is true honor, Steve. I was away during the first few years of the Autobots and Decepticons fighting on the Earth. I was finding myself, trying to make sense of this war, of me and my choices, trying to restore my sense of honor.
Did you find it?
No, I didn't. Which makes me more confused and lost in this conflict.
Alright, Autobots. Let's make this quick. Scrap! Decepticon patrol! Get down! Find cover behind those trees!
Here. The energon source is emanating from here.
I don't see anything.
That's strange.
What is it?
The energon source we were tracking has suddenly disappeared. It was originating from this node, but its traces of energon is no longer present.
What's the plan now?
They outnumber us, but only by 2, and I'm not sure if our blasters are strong enough to take down a Predacon. So I'll snipe down the weaker targets, being the 3 Viacons. We'll surround the remaining Decepticons and force them to hand over the energon.
And if they don't?
Then we'll be forced to use less civilized methods. Get into positions and surround them. Move in when I take them down. I'll be right behind you.
I'm beginning to sense this really is a trap.
My rear fender.
Autobots!
Attack!
Guess I was wrong. This rifle can take down a Predacon. Hand it over.
Hand what over? The energon? There is none here, Autobot!
Don't be stupid. We know you're just trying to hide it from us.
Autobots, really? There was no energon here. It was a fake beacon designed to...
No one asked you to explain it to the enemy, Deadlock, so shut it!
The energon. I won't ask again.
It is a Starscream thought, Predaking. A third party has set us all up here.
If there is no energon, there is no goal here. We should leave and tend to the wounded.
You're wanting to retreat, Deadlock. How cowardly of you. I thought you were an honorable samurai.
That's not what I meant. There is just simply no need to continue this mission and risk losing troops. This is fighting out of anger, without honor, dignity, or warrior discipline.
We are not retreating, Deadlock. We are going to kill every one of these Autobots. That's final.
What was that?
Oh, scrap.
It was an EMP. Strong one at that.
Knockout. That EMP wasn't one of Decepticon origin. It's taken our regenerative shields, communication, and teleportation abilities.
Don't give that information out to the enemy, Deadlock, you little...
Bumblebee! Autobots, give me covering fire. I'm okay, don't worry. No, Bumblebee, you're not. With that EMP disabling our regenerative shields, you can't initiate your self-repairs. We can't contact the base for reinforcements, and we can't even teleport out of here now that we know that the mission was a setup.
Me and Roadbuster, since we're a part of the Wreckers, we've been in these situations before. They don't always end well for everyone.
We need to get out of here. Create as much distance between us and the enemy as possible. Without our shields, the Decepticons will be able to hunt us down like wild animals. B, can you still transform? I think I can. Good. Go, all of you. I'll buy time to let you escape.
No way!
We're not doing that, Silverbolt.
Roadbuster's right.
We can't let you do this alone.
That's an order. Look, I need you all to be safe. Once I'm done, I'll meet you all 5 miles north from here.
And what if you don't?
If I don't, then go to Plan B. Remember, Break Prime told us that if we hadn't returned in 3.5 hours, he'd send backup. If I don't make it, hide. I know it sounds bad, but hide. Wait those hours out, and when backup arrives, retreat back to base.
I don't know. I don't like this plan, Silverbolt.
Neither do I. It's been an honor serving with all of you these past 4 years. Now go while you still can. We'll come back for you if you don't return. Count on it. Till all are one.
I can't believe we all just left him!
It's what he wanted. It was an order.
I don't care! It wasn't the right thing to do!
This situation is bad. Silverbolt is a flyer, so he'll be able to fly those 5 miles with some speed. I say if he hasn't returned in 5 minutes, we go search for him.
What about Bumblebee? He's in no condition to travel. And without a regenerative shields...
Silverbolt's life is on the line here, Sideswipe. I'll manage the pain. The Decepticons lost their shields too. They're just as vulnerable as us right now.
Why do you think that Decepticon... What's his name? Deadlock? Why did Deadlock keep trying to make peace with us and then gave us vital information about the Decepticons' well-being? Is he stupid, or was he trying to help us?
He's stupid, that's what!
Alright, we'll give him 5 minutes of fighting time. Then we'll move in. Time to go.
No, you don't.
My leg. No.
Autobot scum.
You should be here by now.
Should we go now?
Let's go.
Predator King, that's enough!
Not going soft on me, are you, Deadlock?
He's had enough punishment.
Quiet, Deadlock.
Ravage, track down and find the remainder of his Autobot crew. Then return to us and inform us of their whereabouts. We'll go searching for them later.
No. Please. Don't hurt my Autobots.
Wait, Ravage. You and Soundwave, you're both very loyal to the old Decepticon order. Loyal to Megatron, right? Then why should you take orders from this savage creature from the new Decepticon order who follows Starscream?
Because if he doesn't, I'll not only kill him, but Soundwave too. Fear, Deadlock, it's the one thing that keeps soldiers in line. Once this is all over and done with, you and I will have a chat. I admire you, Autobot. I really do. It will be an honor to kill you tonight.
Come on then! No! This can't be my end.
We don't have to do this, Pretty King.
You there. You would have made a fine Autobot.
Stop!
You see something?
In the grass, there's someone. My old factory sensors are giving me the feeling we're being tracked.
You sure? I don't see anyone.
Spending so much time on Black Op missions, I know when we're being tracked.
Guys, this is Ravage. We've actually got Ravage at our mercy. This is
the best and closest opportunity we've ever had to killing him.
You're right.
Hey, who are we here? Murderers? Executioners? This is not how we deal with things. You all know that.
It's time we start dealing with things like this, B.
This isn't the Autobot way, Roadbuster. Sideswipe. Not you too.
B. We may see optic to optic on most things that we do in our lives, but who knows what they've done to Silverbolt by now. I say we return the favor.
That's what I'm thinking.
Look, what if we use Ravage as a trade to get Silverbolt back?
For what? What if Silverbolt's already gone, Bumblebee? And even if he's not, what do you think will happen if we see those cons again? We'll just end up in a firefight with each other once more.
Whether we like this decision or not, every second we waste, Silverbolt is in danger! We gotta do this! I mean, how many Autobots do you think Ravage has killed? I don't know about you, but I've lost count.
If you kill him, then you're no better than the Decepticons. This is not what Optimus would want. Think about this. Guys, come on. You're really going through with this? All of you? Fine. But I can't watch this. I'm not going to be a part of it.
Come on. Let's go.
Yeah. It's time we make our leave.
Deadlock, how about we have that chat now? I heard him, Autobots. My sword really hurt him. I made his final moments more painful than they needed to be.
I'm gonna rip your head off for that!
You're gonna pay for that. All of you!
Show them!
Oh no, I'm not the one who's going to tell Soundwave.
We came back here to save Silverbolt. But now I guess we're gonna have to avenge him!
King, it's bad. If we don't fly back to Nemesis right now, Knockout's going to die.
Go! Take the remaining Viacon and get out of here. Deadlock and I will make sure they don't shoot you down. Even without my shields, you're still no match for me. None of you are. Prepare to perish.
I knew you weren't on my side, Deadlock. But a traitor? You stabbed right through my shoulders. I can't move either of them. Good. This'll make it more enjoyable. Watching you suffer without any means of stopping us. Just like I'm sure you did to Silverbolt.
Deadlock, the last thing you need now is to take my sword and cut me down. Then your treacherous journey with the Decepticons will be complete. But then again, I bet you don't have the bearings.
No.
No? Do you have any idea what this spawn of Unicron has cost us tonight?
This is not the way.
You're only refusing to kill him because he's your friend.
My friend? No. He is now my enemy, and I will treat him and the other Decepticons as such. But we Autobots, are no executioners, if you will allow me on your side.
Do it.
For Silverbolt!
Without Silverbolt on the mission, leadership goes to you, Bumblebee. Your call. Do what you think is best.
I turned my back on the Decepticons tonight in hopes of joining your team. I thought that the Autobot code was more honorable than this.
I couldn't execute Ravage earlier. Seeing what you did to Silverbolt, Deadlock's right. We're not executioners. We're not killers. We're not murderers. We're Autobots. And we're gonna act like it.
You're making a mistake, Bumblebee. You let him live, and what's not to say Predaking won't kill you next?
Without the hope of second chances and forgiveness, you may never achieve everlasting peace. Deadlock just saved your life today, Predaking. If it wasn't for him, this most likely would have ended very differently. Now leave. Go tell your Lord Starscream that from now on, we Autobots are no longer going to take prisoners, no longer going to be pushed over like we're nothing. We're going to start pushing back. Silverbolt is the last life you will ever take. Now go, before I change my mind.
Deadlock. When next we meet, we are enemies.
My deepest sympathies for your loss. I attempted to save him before Predaking. I couldn't. I'm sorry.
We haven't lost an Autobot since Jazz. I'm not sure how Optimus and the others will take this. Did he have any last words? Any last requests?
He told me I would have made a fine Autobot.
May I sit with you?
Of course, Bumblebee.
You're sure about this?
About joining the Autobots? Yes, I've never been so sure about something in my entire life.
Deadlock, I think it's going to be hard for you, being an Autobot. Since you were a Decepticon. I mean, Roadbuster might ease up on you, since you did save his life. All of our lives.
And what about Optimus Prime?
I'm sure Optimus will know that your spark's in the right place.
And if the other Autobots don't like me?
Well, they're all factionists if they don't accept you, right?
B. Time limit break Prime gave us just ran out. Backup will be coming any time now. We'll be going home soon.
Right. Thanks, Topspin.
Yep.
I hope I didn't make your friends hate you for sparing Predaking's life.
I learned a lot about my friends tonight, Deadlock. When this war ends, there will almost certainly be fallout among the Autobots. About how things were, about how things should be. I want you to know what you did tonight was the right thing. And I, for one, welcome you with open arms to our cause.
Thank you, Bumblebee.
Don't mention it, Deadlock.
Please, don't call me Deadlock. That was my former self. From now on, you may refer to me as Autobot Drift.
Well then, don't mention it, Autobot Drift.
And those are all the details on recent events. My Autobots, I wouldn't talk to any of them right now. They need time to heal over the death of Silverbolt.
We understand your grief and loss, Optimus. We'll give them space and time to themselves.
Thank you both. Last night was a tragic night for my Autobots.
The question still remains, Prime. If the Decepticons never planted the energon beacon as a trap, then who did?
My guess is that it's someone who wants to see how we operate in harsh conditions. Someone who doesn't want to make their appearance quite just yet. And that makes them all the more dangerous.
So nas något tag, thou shall my tower come passi Optimus Prime.
You will, after Megatron falls. Megatron hasn't fallen. He lives, my student. The time is not now, but the future will be yours for the taking. To face Optimus now would be foolish. You'll surely be destroyed. You're not ready. No, you're not! You will avenge Terranite one day, but not today! Is that understood, my student?
Samastri.
That beacon we planted, we will continue to do similar things. Sit back and observe how the Autobots, the Decepticons, and the humans operate. We will observe their strengths, their weaknesses, and how to eliminate them. Once Megatron falls, we will observe them once more. And then, only then, you'll be free to roam that planet, and you'll kill every last being that resides there. That, my student, is my promise to you.